How much can you actually make selling on Amazon? This is a common question I get a lot. You know, Amazon FBA is enticing, and it's going to take work though, and it's not as easy as a lot of people on YouTube make it seem. I know there's tons of videos out there on YouTube saying this seller did $1 million on Amazon or selling on Amazon, or this seller, how did he make $500,000 in 30 days with one product? I didn't want to make that type of clickbait or kind of a video. I didn't want to make that type of video. What I wanted to do is make a powerful and helpful video showing you guys real examples of both my own products and numbers and my students' products. What can you actually expect to take home as far as how much money can you realistically make selling on Amazon with just a few products? So today I'll break all that down. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. Those of you who are my subscribers. My name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, and coach. Right here on my YouTube channel, I'm dedicated to releasing weekly videos covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, and personal development. So if you enjoy that type of content, please give me a like on this video. Also subscribe down below. I can see each and every one of you who take just a minute to press subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. My job right here on this channel is to help educate, teach, and impact as many lives as possible, sharing and documenting my journey of how I went from a struggling broke drug addict 7.5 years ago to being able to build and own multiple six-figure online businesses. Let's jump into it. All right, guys. Well, welcome into the video. So I can remember in the very beginning when I first learned about Amazon, I can remember the day actually. I was in my bedroom. It was before I had to go to work and work a long shift from 2 p.m. until 2 a.m. as a bartender and banquet manager running events. And then I do that 6 days a week also serving. I can remember when I first learned about Amazon, I was actually on YouTube researching ways to invest or make money online. And I came across this couple sitting on their couch describing how they had made like $20,000 or $30,000 in 1 month selling their own products on Amazon. Now, I had no idea that we could actually sell products on Amazon ourselves. I thought personally of Amazon as this big corporation or big company that sold all the products themselves. I had no idea that third-party sellers, half the products on Amazon were actually sold by third-party sellers like you and me. So I had no idea that we could actually sell our own private label products from our own brand on Amazon and make some seriously good money. So here we are 3 years later since I first learned about that video. I've launched more than 10 products myself, hundreds as far as helping my students launch theirs. And I manage over 10 different Amazon brands doing anywhere from, $10,000 a month to $1 million per month. So here we are, guys. Let me share with you exactly kind of what you should expect on how much money you can make and show you some numbers and some breakdowns as far as revenues, profits, profit per sale, cash flow, and all your costs associated with getting started. You can still start an Amazon business today, guys, for around that, $3,500 to $6,000 mark. So around $4,000, $5,000 is plenty to get started to launch your first product. Yes, you may have to look for a lower price product around 20 to 50 bucks. And yes, you may have to start out with ordering only 200 to 500 units instead of, 500 to 1,000. But you can still absolutely get started for around $4,000 or $5,000, guys, with selling on Amazon. All right, so I'm on Amazon and I've got a product pulled up and it's an exercise vibration platform. Now you can see when you run X-ray, guys, which is what this is, it tells us how much revenue, 30-day revenue estimates that these sellers or products are doing with just this one product in 1 month. So this product right here has 686 reviews, which takes more than a year to get that many reviews. However, you can see it's selling for $120 and it's doing $74,000 per month. Now, that is revenue, that is 30-day revenue, that is not profit. But for a product like this doing around $70,000 per month, you can expect that at least 1/3 or around 20 or 30% is pure profit. All right. So 20 or 30% or the third rule is still very accurate. So when you see these revenue numbers, guys, that doesn't mean they're making all this in profit per month. This is sales or revenues. And so doing $6,000 per month, they're bringing home from this one product doing, $6,700 per month, at least, $2,000 to $3,000. Does that make sense? About 33% is usually the take home after the cost of your product, cost of packaging and shipping and FBA fees and advertising and storage fees. So I just wanted to point that out. It's super important, guys, when you decide to start selling on Amazon. It's everything about what product you decide to sell. That's going to determine your success, how much money you make, how much profit you make, whether you lose money. It all comes down to the product that you sell. And I just want to give you a powerful tip. Don't sell the same product as everyone else. This vibration platform is not a good product. Number one, especially if you're new, it's too expensive. But the other thing is, guys, there's hundreds of these already on Amazon. I recommend selling products where there's 50 or less total other sellers on the market. Yes, 50 or less total other products on the market of that product. Now, where do you get ideas like that? Well, I use Etsy and keyword research. I'll link some videos up above here or down below to check out how to do product research in 2022. What exactly is working the best right now? What exactly should you look for in a potential product? But just know, don't try to sell the same product as everyone else. That's the most common reason I see new sellers struggle or lose money. All their money goes to PPC, to paying Amazon, to pay for ads, because there's too many other sellers selling that same product and they're new. And so it's hard to compete. So find unique products that have high demand. They're in a good niche. You offer a unique, highly customized and valuable product, and it's clearly better with 50 or less other sellers, and you'll greatly improve your chances at making money. So when we talk about the product that you sell, it's super important that you calculate all these different costs, because with one product, you're going to have all these costs, and especially for your first product, if this is your first product, like trademark and brand registry, photos or images, logo, insert card, box design, barcode. You need a barcode for every product you list, but some of these other ones are just one-time fees. So the trademark, brand registry is a one-time fee. The photo images for the product is a one-time fee. The logo is a one-time fee. The box design for the product is one time. So your second order, you wouldn't have to spend money on photos, insert card design, box design, because you've already got it done. But these are some of the most important costs to plan for, guys, and to calculate when you're doing profitability calculations. Now, I like to sell products that have a minimum of around a $10 or more profit per sale, around 300 or more average sales per month, and that equals $3,000 per month is kind of my minimum that I like to go for from one product. It needs to do over 300 sales per month, around $10 or more profit per sale. I sell 10 of them a day, or 300 units per month, $10 profit. I make $3,000 take-home profit. That's kind of my baseline. So that's kind of what I look for when I'm doing product research. That means the product needs to be doing a minimum of $9,000 in revenue on Amazon. And then after you start reaching out to manufacturers and you get the costs here, guys, you'll be able to do accurate profitability calculations when you add up your cost of your product, cost of packaging, cost of DDP shipping, if you're using any 3PL warehouses, and doing profit margin like profit per sale, net margin. I like 35% or more. ROI, I like the product to have about 100% ROI or more. And then you can see some of the other breakdowns of cost, guys. Helium 10 Platinum Plan is the product research tool and software that I use and recommend. It's really the only tool or software you're going to need, other than maybe QuickBooks, to do accounting and taxes for your new Amazon business. The Amazon seller account is $39.99 a month, the professional plan. And then let's talk about PPC. This is a big cost, guys. Now, what's nice about Amazon PPC is it can just come out of your sales, so you don't need to pay for Amazon PPC out of pocket. It's not a separate expense. It can just come out of your sales. But how much are you going to have to spend on PPC? Because this is a big one, guys. If you do $100 in revenue, you can easily spend $120 in PPC, and you're negative $20 if the product doesn't sell well. So super important, guys, that you plan out all these different costs right here. You understand, the phase that you're in. Month one of launching a brand new product, profits are going to be low. Breaking even is not uncommon. Month one, when you launch a new product, you have to launch the product. You have to maybe use some ranking budget. You have to do some rebates possibly with friends and family. You have to get traction in the market. You have to ramp up your PPC ads to try to start ranking. Now, I've launched several products in the last 30 days with just PPC alone, and they're already profitable month one. So it does, depend on your experience level as well, how fast you'll be profitable. But month one, guys, just a little bit of profit or breaking even is not uncommon after you factor in all the costs. But then month after month, the profit should be growing as you get ranked on page one for the keywords and you start building consistent ranking, reviews, and sales. All right. So it depends on how much you're going to have to spend on PPC, guys, because this is a big cost. It just depends on what stage you're in of running PPC. During the launch phase, it's going to be the most expensive. Or did you run out of stock and possibly you're having to do a relaunch with PPC? That's going to be a little bit expensive. Or maybe you're in the continued testing phase. You've got some good keywords running in your auto and manual campaigns, but you're also running additional campaigns to test other keywords or going after the next set of bigger search volume and competitive keywords. Or maybe you're in the scaling phase. You've been running PPC for a month or two now. You've narrowed it down from 40 or 50 different keywords down to like your top 10 or top 15 most profitable keywords or ASINs. Now you can just scale up running ads on those because they've been proven in PPC to bring sales and are profitable. And then maintaining sales, guys, phase is kind of similar to the scaling phase. But maintaining sales, you are in that one, maybe you're already ranked organically for some of those top 10 keywords. So you can start cutting back and saving money a little bit because you're already ranked organically. You don't have to spend so much on PPC. I would still run PPC if it's profitable, even if you're ranked on page one organically. Have both going until PPC ads become unprofitable or you lose your ranking. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, it's not uncommon to break even month one. But again, I've had products and brand new students launch a product. The very first month, they make several $1,000s in profit. Honestly, I still see that happen quite a bit. But more realistically than not, it is going to be more like just a little bit of profit. We're talking like 1,000, 2,000 or under for month one, possibly into month two, depending on how much inventory you ordered and how sales go. I would try to have a target, guys, of 10 sales or more per day. In the beginning, that would be a very good sign. And that's through PPC and organic sales, all right? So month one, break even, a little bit of profit. Month two, I like to see a 5 to 25% net profit margin after all costs. Month three, 10 to 20%. 15 is kind of where you'll be. Month two. Month four, 15 to 20% profit margin. Month five, 20 to 40% profit margin. Month six, the most profit margin as you possibly can. Now, what's going to determine whether you're making in month four 15% or 20%? It's all going to come down to your average daily sales, your monthly sales, your profit per sale, your advertising costs, and again, getting ranked to page one for your main keyword so that you can maintain daily sales without having to spend so much on Amazon ads. Now let's talk about some of the products that I've launched, and I want to break down some of the numbers and talk about my own kind of history. So the first product I launched, it was a really competitive product. It was a baby handprint and footprint picture frame kit, guys. The problem with this product was it was just a white picture frame with a packet of clay and a little cheap wooden rolling pin. And I tried to sell the same product as 100 other sellers. How did it go? I barely broke even. I spent $2,600 to launch that first product. I did launch it on my own, didn't have any help. But on my second product, it did much better, guys. I made around $2,000 month one. Month two, I made closer to $2,500. Month three, I made close to $3,000, and it kept going up from there. My third product was by far the best and the most profitable from the very get-go. That one did roughly $3,000 in profit month one. I ordered more inventory, so I didn't have to run out of stock. It was a higher price product. The first and second product were around the $20 mark, whereas my third product was close to $45 or $49.99 selling price on Amazon. So I had a higher profit margin. So I actually needed to just sell I could sell a little bit less, but I was making more profit per sale, all right? And I didn't have to spend so much on ads, and I did a really good job differentiating the product. Now, I want to talk about product lifespan, guys. You want to take advantage of when your product is going to sell the best. Usually, guys, every product will have a lifespan. It can be as little as 8 months, 6 to 8 months, the product sells well. What comes to mind is weighted hula hoop. You guys out there doing product research over the past year in the Helium 10 black box tool, you may have seen that weighted hula hoop come up over and over and over again. That was a trendy product and kind of not a gimmicky product, guys, but a very trendy product. It only sold well for less than 6 months. All right. Then they had to move on to the next product because it was just too saturated. There was, hundreds of sellers that rushed in there. So I recommend getting a product in that will not be trendy or gimmicky or seasonal for at least your first couple of products. Every product will have a lifespan, guys. How long does a product sell well? Typically, the average product lifespan is about 1 to 2 years. Now, I've had products sell close to 2 years really, really well, but around 1 year is about what you can expect the product to sell well. Does the product stop selling after that year? No, of course not. It'll still sell a little bit, but as far as continual growth, scaling up your sales every month, it kind of starts to drop off. And the reason for that, guys, is because you have new competitors that enter the market, possibly new Chinese sellers that find out about the product. They rush in there, undercutting your price. You have a new upgraded version of the product released, and you're just, maybe you didn't innovate as much or keep up with those changes and the market changes. And so around 1 to 2 years, guys, is how long you should expect the product to sell well. Now let's talk about last 12 months, 128,000 in revenue. For first seller account, average revenue per month, that's $10,667. Profit average per month is about $4,000 for the first account. Account number 2, because I have 3 selling accounts, guys, and I wanted to break it down just one or 2 products at a time, so you can see, for those of you just getting started, 1, 2 products going, not like 10 products. I didn't want it to be too confusing. So average revenue per month, $11,130. Average sales per day, 15 for the product. Average profit per month from the one product, $3,185. So from 3 products, first account 2 products, second account 1 product. For 3 products, the average is about $8,000 per month in profit. Let's take a look here at my student, Greg. Greg, I worked with about a year ago, over a year ago now. His 30-day revenues, guys, $125,000. His average sales per day, 185 units. His average profit per sale, $5. His profit per month average, $27,750 profit. Now that's over 10 products. But that gives you an idea. Here's a DFY done for you client of mine. This is a brand new product I just launched for her, where I find the product, find the manufacturer, create, launch the brand, launch the product, all on autopilot. You can see the 30-day revenues, 10.73 thousand, averaging, 10 to 15 or 20 sales per day. It sells for over $30. The revenues, 10K, almost 10.7K. Profit margins is about 20%. We're only in month 1.5, just going into month 2 on this product. Total profit around 2 to 3,000 already. Estimated profit for next month is 4,000, and then a month or 2 after that, I see it continue to go up to 6,000. This is with pretty much the average, guys. If you can get to that kind of 15 to 25 sales per day or 15 to 30 sales per day per product, and the product is selling for around 25 to 30 or higher, you can expect anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 per month, and it can keep growing from there. As you scale out with different variations of the product, that's a super easy way to capture more sales, is to launch variations of the products like colors or styles or design or a pack. Listen to your customers' feedback. What are they using the product for? What would they like to see from your product? And make those changes as well. And you'll continue to see your profits, your revenues, and your profits grow. Here's another student who just launched within the last 30 days, averaging about 8 or 9 to 10 sales per day. Average 7-day revenue, $1,440. 7-day sales, $1,140. Average sales per day is 8. Profit per sale average is a little under $10. It's $7, but profit per month after 1 to 2 months, I see this product easily bringing in $2,500 per month in profits. And what determines that, guys, whether it's 2,000 or whether it's 4,000, how well you do at launching the product, ranking the product, building the reviews, and getting on page 1 for your main keywords. Now, I want to talk about some really important factors, guys, for how to improve sales. I made another video on my channel. I just released it not too long ago, where I break down multiple ways on how to increase sales. Make sure to check out that video if you guys need help increasing your sales. Some important things I want to talk about and that you should be familiar with, though: revenues, profits, margins, and cash flow. Those are really important to calculate. Use the Amazon FBA revenue calculator and the Helium 10 profitability calculator to help you figure out those, all right? All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions about kind of a breakdown on how much you can expect selling on Amazon and some of the most important factors that will affect how much you make, make sure to drop those down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you on my next video.